Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that I received, and the translation of that message, it reads like this. Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? I am a man who started with this company. It was me and my other colleague who is a Mozambican. We started working for this Indian guy when he used to have those old trucks. We used to travel between Durban, Joburg, and then Cape Town. He started upgrading, buying the latest modeled trucks, and then that was when he started hiring the locals, and we were the ones that uplifted the company. But that is a story for another day. What might be painful, especially on my side, is that my other colleague, my Mozambican colleague, he does not want to share with me his secret. We share everything with each other, our fears, always on the road. Whenever he feels afraid, he calls me. If he is not sure about some of the things that he is supposed to do, he calls me because I am the senior driver in the company. But I have since noticed that this friend of mine, the way that he has been making money, is it even possible that you can make money more than I, who is the senior driver, the man who is close to our Indian boss? For this is what has been happening to this Mozambican workmate of mine, and he does not want to share with me his secret. Rumors in the company is that he has been using a tokoloshi. You know those tokoloshis that you can use whilst you are sitting by the passenger seat. The tokoloshi will be driving the truck. It's like the truck will be driving itself whilst you are fast asleep. But I don't think that this is what is happening. I started making my own investigations when I even confronted him, and I said, if you have any charm that you are using, can you please help me with that charm? On that month, he had made 65K as a side tipper truck driver. He made 65K in bonuses, and I just said it is not possible for a man to stay awake 24 hours whilst he is just busy driving the truck. No rest, nothing. He keeps on driving his truck from one mine to another. Sometimes he would be carrying coal from this man. He is always working, and the thing that is disturbing is that he has been making more money than the rest of us. These are the outcomes of the investigations that I did. This man, he drinks Dragon Energy every day. He can even finish 12 Dragon Energy drinks each and every day. But my brother, between you and me, I have watched this man. It is a lie. I only saw him throughout the day. I bought 12 Dragon Energy drinks whilst we were loading at City Deep, and we were supposed to go to Durban in almost like a convoy. It was him and I. So I said, let me buy some food, and then I used the money that our boss had sent, and I bought so many energy drinks, and I kept them in my truck. I wanted to see if indeed he was going to finish 12 Dragon Energy drinks, just like people in the company were saying. Some were even saying that he can drink as much as 24 in a single day. But no, that did not happen. When we stopped for a recess, I watched him pour something into that red Dragon can. This thing, it was blood. Yes, it was blood. I was with him in his truck, and after that I was feeling so sleepy. He was like, boss, we need to go. We need to go. We did not even rest. I was like, you know what, you can drive, then I will follow you. This man, he reached Durban before I had even started with the journey. The way that he drove, I really do not know if that tokoloshi, if he has a tokoloshi, came and lifted the truck and then it just dropped him off in Durban. This man, the way that he works, It's like he wants everyone in the company to get fired. Some other local guys that are South African drivers, I'm not blaming them now. They even said, if you want to drive the trucks, you can take them, because he finishes all of the loads before you can even start your truck. He would call the boss and tell him that he has already reached the loading point. By the time that you are on your way going to the loading point, you would have finished maybe 3 runs before lunch. I am talking about Delmas to Richards Bay, back to Durban, off to Port Shepstone. Whilst you can just manage one trip to Richards Bay and you will feel exhausted. This man, he is always working. Even on holiday, our boss knows that one of the truck will always be on the road. He does not rest. This man, I saw that he poured blood into his Dragon Energy drink. The other drivers, they still insist that this man, he drinks 12 Dragon Energy drinks, but he is never sick. He is never tired. He is never late. He makes so much money that it does not even make sense at all. He can make for you even 20K in 1 week, whilst you, as a side tipper driver, you are struggling even to make 3.55K. This man, I even tried to pimp him to the boss after he had told me that he sold off some tires of the trailer, but the boss loves him because of his hard work. He was like, you know what? Some things like this, they happen in business. You just ignore. He is working, this man. Let us not fire him. So I have been thinking, my brother, of returning back to Zim. I will see if I can manage to speak with one of my friends. He is now driving overseas, but he comes from Chipinge. He used to tell me that when he was working for his Indian boss, he used to go to DRC. He would joke and say that the time that he would drive, maybe it will be only about 4 hours from South Africa, even from Durban up until Kolwezi, driving only for 4 hours. The rest of the hours, he said, he had a baboon that used to drive for him. So I've been thinking about speaking with him to hear if he can give me access to the traditional healer that used to assist him. I am supposed to be the person that earns a lot of money in this company, but I cannot. I am scared that this man, with the way that he is working, he will end up taking my position, and the boss will see that I am no longer the valuable senior driver in the company. When you post my story, please tell me. I will follow through in the comment section. If I go through with this plan, do you think that I am going to succeed? Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our brother right there. He is saying that he is thinking of getting his own tokoloshi that can help him when he is driving. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Yo.